188 laps here at Richmond. Pete Tart will lead them to green. Aiden Gould, Douglas Henry, Jacob Lisi, your top two rows. The green flag is up. The green flag is out. We go diving off into turn two. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most anticipating races of the season. Down the back straightaway, we are racing. And already we come back around to complete lap number two, begin lap number three. Pete Tart to the lead. Aiden Gould second, Douglas Henry third, Jacob Alicia fourth. Issues for Spencer Burton. He is rolling down pit road. Almost got his first career win last week. Now maybe did he suffer a penalty? We're not sure. Brandon Meyer, he started from pit road. We don't know what's going on with some of these drivers. When we look back towards the front, Pete Tart gets out early with that lead. Aiden Gould has a gap to Douglas Henry. Following him, Jacob Alicia. Then it's the butt snorkeler, Stephen James in fifth. Trying to run down Jacob Alicia, and he's right there. Is Ronnie burning up his tires, or he's just finding something that's really working right now? It's not even like a late corner apex. He's just staying to the top. Ronnie Lane on the move. From being accidental right hooked on lap 2 of Atlanta Superspeedway to now trying to fight his way into the top 3. He's got to get around Jacob Alicia for 4th, but doing a really good job right now. Because he had that top side when he gets side by side with Jacob Alicia into turn 1. Oh, for the rear bumper of Alicia. I thought he was almost going to turn him, but he was on it. Definitely 0xing Jacob Alicia. This time he'll push. Get a little tight, brush the wall. I'm sure Alicia is not going to be happy about that one. He had him out of shape. It was a good save by the 31. But the 21 really wants this position because he's watching that gap to Douglas Henry grow. Outside here, Alicia's going to re-clear. Does he move up? Yes, he does. Ronnie Lane gives him another shot. Oh, we almost had contact again in the center. That time, Alicia really had to get on the binders and save the car. Ronnie actually checks up for him. That's going to allow Greg Jody to get back to it, but he's going to lose gap to the 31. That's his preferred line, but he'll go up there and take away that top line from Ronnie Lane if he feels like he needs to. And this time, Ronnie has no choice but to look to the inside of Alicia once again. He's going to enter on his door. There's contact. Not really malicious. Not that bad a contact. Baby 0x's. But Ronnie really wanted to re-clear. Now he needs to watch out because will Jacob Alicia retaliate? Doesn't look likely because Ronnie Lane can begin to pull away. He was a little bit faster than 31, but man, Alicia made him earn it. Welcome to the top 5, Ronnie Lane. This is how you gotta race every week to earn those stripes. Lap car Ethan Walker just in front. How will this get hairy? Yellow flag is out. It's for Gary Smoke. He's returned to the racing surface. 6 laps down and is looped around. Looks like it's going to be a spin off the exit at 2. Let's take a look at the replay. What happened to Gare Bear? Oh, he just, like, he loses the car. That was odd. We'll watch it again. Yeah, the car's not really settled. It kind of gets a little loose there, where the track kind of washes out. And that's going to take Gary Smoke out and around. He even towed the car, so not sure if maybe he was having outside the sim issues, had to step away, gets back in the car, goes out there and loops it, and he will officially call it a night. Pete Tart will lead the field down pit road, and everybody will come. to begin lap 57. We're back racing here at Richmond. Into turn 1 to be play nice. Douglas Henry to the inside of Aiden Gould. Here comes Matthew Leggett. Good run for him. He's in the 4th spot. Where'd Matt come from? He'll get in line. Pete Tart leads. Ronnie Lane got 8 up on that restart. Not sure what happened to him, but that's where Matthew Leggett came from, as well as Jacob Lisa and Greg Jodiet. So Ronnie Lane, either not a good corner in 1 and 2 or not a good restart. He drops the 7th. All that ground he made up in that last run. He has to do it again. Stephen James getting around Mike Hasty on the outside. That'll be for 8th. Hasty 9th, and Eric Gonzalez 10th. We're still battling back here around Raymond Wimmer. It's Joe Houston, his teammate, in 13th. Lane Myers to his inside. Brandon Myers sits back in 15th. Good qualifying effort out of Brandon Meyer, but he's dropped significantly. And now Greg Jodiet getting close to Jacob Alicia, trying to get into that top 5. And Raymond Wimmer's around on the front straightaway. Caution is out. Not sure what happened. He was really aggressive in 3 and 4 before. Let's see what we can learn. Did he have help? So here come the leaders. We're going to be looking for that purple 00. Oh, he loses the car. Oh, no. On board with Raymond Wimmer. He does a great job at keeping the car off the wall or other cars around him. Alrighty, Pop-Tart Pete into the restart zone. Green flag is up, green flag is out. We're back racing at Richmond. The Dillon Demon 188. Into turn 1, we get a little bit more aggressive than last time. Ronnie Lane ships it up the inside into Jacob Alicia. He'll exit just barely clear. Alicia now looks back to the inside. Will he repay the favor? He actually makes the entry really clean. Brakes early. Now he's going to try to throttle up on exit, but that was aggressive out of Ronnie to go from 7th to 5th. He'll make it work. There's Gordon. Spain on the inside of Mike Hasty and Stephen James. Alicia back up the inside of Ronnie Lane. We're fighting hard now. Mike Hasty tagged from Stephen. Gordon gives them plenty of room. We are racing hard right now. The rear view of Alicia re-clears lane. And Aiden Gould is working on Pete Tart for to lead up the inside. But Stephen James is spinning in the back. He saves it. Another attack from Gordon Spain, who's on the apron trying to avoid. So much going on. It's not over. Oh, wow. We are fighting hard. It was just a simple restart, guys. Matthew Leggett, he's trying to capitalize. He's up the inside of Jacob Alicia for 4th. Pete Tart re-cleared Aiden Gould for the lead. Now Leggett looks to the inside and gets into the left rear of Doug again. And now Doug is battling hard. Alicia's caught up with Ronnie Lane, and so now Matt can get to the inside. The Hammer versus Leggett. Side by side, contact on exit. Matt let the right rear kiss the left front of Henry. And here comes Alicia up the inside. He's going to challenge. Ronnie Lane looks to the outside. 3 wide now as they come off the corner. Doug will clear back up in front of Ronnie. Ronnie makes contact with the wall. And Alicia trying to grab 4th. He'll send her in. Ronnie staying high. On exit, Douglas Henry does not want to go backwards. Might be okay with losing 1. He will not lose 2. Looks like Jacob Alicia will just about re-clear. Again, Ronnie can get a good exit off of 4 with that top line. Really deep braking zone into 1. Alicia's able to shallow it up. Wrap the bottom. And it looks like Ronnie will actually have a better corner there. Almost re-clears. Greg, again, just kind of watching this battle. He's already seen this happen before. He knows to stay off a little bit. This time, Aiden's doing a better job at trying to hang with Pete Tart. The gap is only 1 in just under a half seconds. And Ronnie Lane looked to the inside of Douglas Henry on the straightaway. Now he looks to the outside. And Jacob Alicia, Greg Jody are battling side by side. A lot of battles going on right now. Ronnie Lane outside. Jacob Alicia re-cleared. Greg Jody, Douglas Henry trying to hang on to fourth. He'll lose it. Comes Ronnie Lane. I thought he's about to look to the inside. He stays in line. Goes to the top again. Really good exit. Stays in the tire tracks. Gets the middle line again. He'll run in between the hashes. All the way through 3 and 4. Corner exit. He's all over the Gooner. Looking to the inside. Oh, maybe there's some contact. I think Gould tried to enter on his door. Ronnie is really giving it to him. Taking no prisoners today. But turn 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Douglas Henry. Will he look for it? He does! He nearly wrecks Ronnie Lane. He'll save it himself and gets out of it. I think that was a little zealous for the 66. Don't think he was quite there. I don't even think Ronnie was expecting that. I don't know if I really would have liked that move. That could have wiped out all 3 of those cars. But Doug is aggressive and will make moves like that with no hesitation. Well, contact. Ronnie just sends it to the rear bumper of Gould, works him up the track. Raymond Wimmer basically had to get on the binders there. He couldn't go anywhere. He's just kind of waiting. He needs to move quick. He'll look to the inside of Gould, show him the nose, let him know, hey, I'm a lap down guy on fresh tires. Let me go. I'm just passing through. We just pass it by. We just pass it by. Up the inside goes Raymond. He'll get away. And Ronnie is just not letting up. Oh, he's going to use the wall to slow down the car on entry. Really out of control here. He's going to get back into it. Gould slides. Gives him the bumper. He gives him the bumper again. Another shot. Going to get a third in. Nearly charges the left rear. Drives out of the corner. I don't know what Doug's thinking. He's going to do it again. He's going to spin the Gooner. Can the Gooner save it? Yes, he will. That'll open up the door for Douglas Henry. Oh, my gosh. We're beating and banging. This is short track racing. Douglas Henry up the inside. 3 wide. Ronnie Lane looks center. Can they keep it 3 wide? Wow, this is beautiful. Ronnie has to get back in line behind the pair. Douglas Henry on the inside of Aiden Gould now. Trying to get third place back. He lost so many laps ago. Doug even with the Gooner. Aiden loses the rear end once again. Has to counter steer. Ronnie Lane's to the inside. And here comes Greg Jody. And I mean, what is he thinking? One of the cleanest drivers in the field. He's got to be a little worried about what he's seeing. Just over 40 laps to go for Aiden Gould. And Pete Sart, freshest set of tires in the field so far. Aaron Warren still out there, though. Yet to pit. Yellow flag will fly. Joe Houston has spun on the exit of 4. He's on the front stretch of grass. This changes everything. And I think Pete Tart's going to be smiling about that one. But the question is, guys, everybody still has another set of tires on the wall. Do you take them? Let's take a look at the replay for Joe Houston first. Inside of Brandon Meyer. And does he just throttle up and lose it? Yes, he will. We've seen that happen multiple times throughout this track's history. Here we go. We'll wait at the flag stand. Maybe eye overlay will fix itself. It just dropped to 138. We're back racing here at Richmond. And already 3, nearly 4 wide action. Fresh tires, dicing it up with old tires. Can we keep it green? Eric Gonzalez, Lane Myers, Aiden Gould, 3 wide. GLJ, Stephen James, Jacob Lisi in the back, 3 wide. Brandon Meyer, it looks like Lane Myers is around in front of the field. G-Spain goes spinning. Raymond Wimmer can't get the car out of the way. He'll make contact. Behind guys, with keeping a set on the wall. Pete Tart will lead them to green. We're going to mix it up again. Into turn 1, Greg Jodiet inside of Douglas Henry. Aiden Gould, 3 wide inside. Ronnie Lane, Eric Gonzalez. Down the back straightaway, we keep it clean. So right now, Aiden Gould has the freshest set of tires closest to the front in that 6th spot. And he's wasting no time right now. He's probably on the radio yelling, "Matt, I can go up there and get him. Let me have this spot. Do not battle me." Legan should let him have the exit here. Yes, he will. So now Gould, 1.5 seconds behind Pop-Tart Pete's. Brandon Meyer follows behind next driver on the freshest tires. He sits 4th. Pete Tart, 1.5 seconds. Can Gould begin to reel him in? Pete Tart was a rookie in Season 1. Part-time, comes back full-time in Season 4. 5 seasons of PALracing. We'll see 5 champions. Pop-Tart Pete has clinched the chip.
Oh my gosh.
Domination right there. Good shit, Pete.
Thank you, Aiden.
Good job, Pete. Nice championship. Good race, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
That was nice. Good stuff, guys.
Oh my god.
Pete Tart, PALracing Season 5 champion.
I can't believe it, Noah.
Talk about it, man. First, let's go with Richmond. I mean, this is a dominating day. One of the most dominated races we've ever had in a PALracing to clinch the championship. You definitely put an exclamation point on Season 5, being the All-Star, and now scoring your 7th career win.
I mean, yeah, just what a crazy season. I got to thank everyone that puts their logos on my car. You know, Zippy, Madewell Vintage, Jared Wishon, Diecast fans, Premier Setup Shop, just everyone that supports me in my iRacing career. And, I mean, I just can't believe it. I felt like today, I just felt like everything went our way. And I just mean the whole season. It's been a great year. It's been a great year.
It's been a great year for sure, Pete. The question is, what's next? I mean, we're going to go into Charlotte night race next week to close out the season. How do you feel?
I'm excited for Charlotte. Not one of my best tracks, but I'll try to improve there. And then I do want to dedicate this win to my dad. He unfortunately passed away a couple years ago, and his anniversary was recently, so I'm glad we could get it done today for him.
That's awesome to hear. Pete Tart, winner of the Dillon Demon 188. Pete Tart clinches the championship. Congratulations.
Thank you.